Woke up and the sky was on the floor, clouds by my feet. Sun was underground, shining up through the street. Water flowed upward, rivers climbed to the moon. People walk backward, future already too soon. Doors open you, houses carried the folks. Cars drove the drivers, mirrors told all the jokes. Time ran in reverse, old turning to youth. Babies teaching lessons, wisdom missing the truth. Pain felt like joy, laughter cut like a knife. Death meant beginning, birth meant end of your life. Money lost value, kindness paid all the rent. Every word unsaid had more meaning than what you meant. Dreams were the workspace, life was the place you slept. Everything you gave away was the only thing you kept. Everything you gave away was the only thing you kept. Everything you gave away was the only thing you kept. Rain fell upward, storms come when you cried. Enemies held you close, love pushed you aside. Shadows shine bright as daylight stayed in the shade. Music grew silent, sound of made what was made. Kings cleaned dishes, peasants sat on the throne. The city stood still while wild forests had phones. Hate healed hearts, peace tore nations apart. Truth had no language, lies were studied as art. Warm felt freezing, fire gave you the chills. Medicine made you sick, poison killed all the ills. Roads led nowhere, wandering took you far. The blind saw futures clearer than the stars. Every promise was broken, that meant it stayed real. And every wound you ignored became the one that could heal. Became the one that could heal. Gravity pushed up, you had to fight to stay down. Clowns wore suits to cry, bankers wore paint to clown. Friends disappeared when needed, strangers stood by your side. You had to fail just to win, success felt empty inside. Hope was heavy to lift, despair was light as a feather. Storms brought joy, sunshine ruined the weather. Music played itself, musician listened to notes. Books read, humans' wisdom took personal quotes. Hunger fed feast, fullness starved every bone. Crowds fell lonely together, lone wolves felt at home. War made families, peace left cities in dust. Everything you built shattered, only rubble held trust. And at the end of the day, when the world flipped back around, the only thing that stayed opposite was how silence made sound. Was how silence made sound.